Alright, hello everyone, Alexander the Great here. Welcome to the first episode of League Talk. Now, I kind of just did this on a whim, but I like talking about League. I like League and talking about League, and I just like it, okay? And I want to see, I was about to, log on, play some games, and there's this preseason 2021 gameplay plans that showed up in the client. So I'm like, hey, let's look at it. And it actually looks pretty interesting. So right now, the Preseason 2021 is a fully upgraded shop interface and top-to-bottom rework of the item system. Now, what I'm going to be doing in the All Talk is just sharing my input on stuff, reviewing some of the leagues, and everything that's been happening. But yeah, so as far as the intended changes for 2021 Preseason and the items, the fully upgraded item shop interface I actually saw a few days ago. It looked pretty interesting. I don't know how or what it will look like at the end. Obviously, 2021 is a bit away. Uh, but yeah, I don't really know how it's going to work specifically. Um, Now, a top to bottom rework of the item system, I did look over this, and here they went over everything that is, like what they want to do. Here's the goals for the free season. But anyway, what was I doing? Yes, the top to bottom rework. I'm very intrigued by this because I like a lot of the items in the game. I think they're, pretty good. You can build them on a lot of champs. But this is very interesting because they're going to rework every single item in the entire game. They have a clear, unique, and single purpose, contextual purposes, whatever that means, interesting build paths. That is something I really like because for tanks, it's pretty much standard. You just go tank. That's about it. This interesting build paths, making it more interesting to build tank or build any other item, is going to be very, very fun for me as a support player, because now I can actually do stuff besides go tank or enchanter or, pike, because pike's in a league of his own. But yeah, here's what it looks like. I did see this. This is an interesting picture because I don't really know. I like that it says who it's good against. That's actually really cool. Yeah, this is actually pretty cool. I like it. It looks nice. So, I don't know exactly how this is going to work, but okay, well, I guess it says it. Better recommendations, focused choices, don't remove the strategy, and contextual analysis. Huh. Alright. That's very interesting. Let's see if I can find this. Alright. Standings, hello esports. Yes. So, LCS. I've watched a little bit of the LCS. Watched, a couple games. Here are the rankings, obviously. EG, C9, Team Liquid at 2-0. TSM, CLG, FlyQuest, and Golden Guardians at 1-1, with Immortals, Dignitas, and 100 Thieves at 0-2. Quick rundown of what I think is intriguing. First, TSM 1-1. Doublelift, obviously, I am a TSM fan. Doublelift has rejoined TSM, and he says he found a new motivation. He wants to destroy what Team Liquid created. 2 years ago, Team Liquid, they, created the roster that became the greatest in North America and has won 4 back-to-back championships. Obviously, they didn't go in the spring split this year. That belonged to C9. But yeah, Team Liquid going 2-0, beating TSM pretty handily. Like, they actually beat them very handily in that game. Do I think Team Liquid is going to be the same without Doublelift? Sorry about that. No, I don't. It just, to me, if, so, the roster is different from the roster that won back, 4 in a row. 4 championships in a row. Obviously, Brox is in the jungle, and Xmithy is on Immortal. I forget. I forget where Xmithy is, but Xmithy is not there. So, with Tactical coming into like full-fledged AD carry mode, it is his turn to show that he is the real deal. And I think against Doublelift, he did show he was the real deal for Team Liquid. I think they have a solid carry, a solid player in Tactical. But I think what it does is switching Tactical from like Doublelift, it's less options to spread around the map. Impact in the top lane, he is the shield. As you know, I believe it was duos. Was it with Ray, where Ray was the sword and Impact was the shield when they were on Cloud9? So Impact is the shield. He is going to be the guy who could carry, but is mostly going to be that rock, that tank that they always need, that they can always rely on. Broxa himself can carry. I'm not really sure that's what he was doing when he was on Fnatic. I mean, Broxa would make great plays and all, but I think it was more enabling Caps and Reckless back when, they were on Fnatic, and Nemesis as well. I'll get to Europe in a bit. But, yeah, I think Brox is more of an enabler, which means I think the main carry for Team Liquid this year has to be Jensen. Jensen has to show up in a big way like he always has, and I think, Team Liquid is good. But, that being said, with Tactical showing up in the bot lane, I think it gives Liquid another option to, to carry on the map. Because if Tactical, proves that he is a big-time AD carry, he can... I mean, Team Liquid will have another option. As for other stuff, I didn't really watch a whole lot. I think I watched the first 2 matches, to be honest. I didn't really watch it too much. But I'm interested to see how TSM plays. But that's about it for LCS. LEC? What is this team up here? But anyway, Rogue and Fnatic 3-0. SK, Mad Lions, and Vitality at 2-1. Origin, G2 Misfits at 1-2. XL and Schalke at 0-3. I think the biggest point of the season right now is G2. Now this is obviously the team that has won 3 European splits in a row, not giving a crap, swapping around players, and becoming one of the most innovative teams in the world. But they started off 1-2. Who did they lose to? I know they lost to Vitality, which is a huge surprise, because Vitality was the worst team in the LEC last year, or last split, I should say, and they did not do good at all, but them starting off 2-1 is amazing. I did not expect that. I did not expect them to start off 2-1. But I know they lost to Vitality. I want to say they lost to Mad Lions, but I don't know. But is this the end of G2's era? I mean, personally, I hope it is. But I hope they make Worlds as well. I don't want G2 to win the split this season, but I want them to go to Worlds. Because I still think G2 is the best chance, but at least having another credible opponent, such as Fnatic or Rogue, come out of Europe, I think it'll help Europe in the long run. Rogue at 3-0 is a bit of a surprise. They were one of the best teams last year. Hans Sama is so good, but I did not watch Rogue's matches. Fnatic, I mean, they're a 7-time champion of the LEC, and this is the first time either ever or in a while that they started off 3-0, so Fnatic did have an easy schedule, but we'll see how the rest of this split goes. But anyway, nothing really much to say about Europe. I need to watch more. I'm going to watch more of this, and we'll see about that. LCK starts today, literally in an hour from when I'm recording this, because it is 3:08 a.m. The LCK starts today. T1, I know they recently re-signed Teddy. But right now, I'm looking at T1 or Gen G. But basically, top 3 teams right now for me, probably T1, Gen G, and Dragon X. Definitely top 3 right there. 2 new teams, obviously. Solhei 1 Prince, previously known as APK Prince, and Team Dynamics. Smeb returns to KT Rolster. I'm very intrigued about that. I hope Smeb has success. I hope KT has success. Do I think they're going to go to Worlds? No, I don't. But at least I hope they have success. Not much to say about LCK. They haven't started yet. So yeah. LPL. This is the big one. I'm not going to go through everything here. But yeah, OMG is 0-4. LGD in top. Yeah, this is... Whew, sorry. We're just going to talk about, basically... Can I get it? Yes, there we go. Okay, so these are the teams that are, you know, in contention for playoffs and everything. I think the most interesting start is E-Star. Basically last year in the spring, or not last year, last split in the spring, E-Star surprised everyone. You know, shocking run to start off their first ever split. Now they're 1-2. I mean, I don't know, maybe the hype wore off. IG is at 1-1. The only thing I have of note is that the Shy has not had a good start to the split. He has way more deaths than kills. Although in the last game I saw him, he did pop off in his final game, since I've seen him. RNG, big story. First year without Uzi. They have Betty in at 80 carry. Uzi retired. Man, so sad to see a legend go, but he has retired. RNG is 2-1 currently. I don't know if RNG is going to be the same team as before. I mean, I don't think anyone will now that Uzi is gone, because now there's a legitimate question. Who's the best AD carry in the LPL? V5? Well, they only won a single game, a single series, actually. I don't even know if they won a series last year, but they're 2-1. Better start. I keep saying year. Sorry, last split. They didn't win a game last split. But what I am excited about is the top of the board. But before I get to that, I just have to mention FPX at 1-1. So yeah, just former world champions, or sorry, current defending world champions at 1-1. We'll see how that goes. But the top 3 I love. First off, Top Esports mid-season cup champion. You know, when Top won, I was very surprised. It was the first international tournament that they went to. They had 369, Karsa, Knight, Jackie Love, and this little-known support named Yuyanja. And it was his first international tournament, his first win at an international tournament. And Top, I think, might be the best chance currently. Like, this is, what, like a week into the season? Maybe not even a week into the season, like a few days into the season. That, you know, it might be Top, might be the best team in China right now. Counter to that is LGD Gaming. I have not watched LGD Gaming. All I know is they have Peanut. And if you have Peanut, you're going to be pretty successful. But they're 3-0. I've always wanted LGD to succeed. And, well, they're going to have a chance to. But my personal favorite team, the team that got me interested in China, Team WE is 3-1. I'm so excited about Team WE. Beishong, Morgan, Teacher Ma. I forget the bot lane. I'm sorry. I forget the most important. Let me look up their roster real quick. Team WE roster. Jumeng. It only has 4 people. Well, anyway, let's go to Wikipedia real quick. So right now, their roster is Morgan, Beishong, Teacher Ma, Shanks, Jumeng, and Missing. So, yeah. That's their roster. They are 3-1 right now, and they've looked pretty good. Morgan and Beishong are a good top side. Missing and Jumeng have done pretty good, and last time I checked, Teacher Ma stole a Baron in top 1. Or not top, sorry, WE1. I was looking at top. Yeah, WE1. Other than that, there really isn't a whole lot I could talk about. I don't watch the LLA, CBLL, or TCL, although I do want to check. Has it started? It has. Besiktas at 4-0. Where's, there they are, Fenerbahce. Fenerbahce is my favorite team from the TCL, just in case anyone wants to know. Papara Supermassive, keep changing their name over and over again. Galacticos, I really want Galacticos to win, because their name's Galacticos. In the CBLL, which is Brazil, Santos Hot Forex takes number 1, Kaboom. Everyone knows Kaboom in the esports world is 3-1. LLA has not started yet. But yeah, the teams. OPL, I know the OPL has started. I was watching the OPL as my first bit of league back when, the start of the season started. Jeez, I'm good. Anyway, I actually have a note to make here. Mammoth is 0-4. Mammoth was the team that went to Worlds last year at 2018, or sorry, 2020 for 2019. Jesus. Yeah, Mammoth went to Worlds in 2019. They're 0-4. I believe the representatives from the OPL in my time of watching esports have just been the Direwolves and Mammoth. I think that's it. I really want the Chiefs to go, because the Chiefs have been one of the best teams in the OPL for quite a while now. In the LJL, V3 is up to 2-0. DFM, my favorite team, 1-1. And then this team, Fukuoka SoftBanks Hawks Gaming. What a name. Yeah, there isn't really anything to talk about here. So, yeah, I think I am done. Thanks for watching. Thank you for coming in to League Talk, and I'll see you guys later.